just need time.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's MOSSES here, back with another Madden 20 Seattle Seahawks franchise mode episode number 8. And today we got possibly the game of the year, the Baltimore Ravens coming to town to take on our very own Seattle Seahawks. So Lamar Jackson versus Russell Wilson. It was a battle of the MVPs, or candidates at least in real life. And Lamar Jackson did take down Seattle Seahawks with a final score of 30-16 in real life. But here we're really going to rewrite the script. Obviously it's supposed to be the 2020 season, but franchise mode you can't really do new schedule. But take a look at Tyler Lockett last week. 145 yards, 4 touchdowns. Here's Lamar's stats on the year: 11-3 passing. Don't know what his rushing numbers are, but looks like their top running back Mark Ingram is out, so Gus Edwards will be the lead back for the Ravens. And here he's gonna get stuffed on 2nd and 3. Seattle defense stepping up here, and Jamal Adams lays Edwards out. So Russell Wilson, here he comes out of the field, 24-11, touchdown interception ratio. Chris Carson back in action here, and we're gonna dump that off to Greg Olsen on the right side. Now it's a toss to Chris Carson. He's got grass ahead of him, and Marlon Humphrey is in hot pursuit. Will he chase him down? He will. We're gonna get inside the 10 to the 8. Marshawn Lynch fights forward, only gonna get to the 4. We're going right back to beast mode, and that time I think I meant to, I wasn't trying to get in the end zone with him. I wanted to go Chris Carson here. Next play, give him in the end zone, touchdown, just because he had that big run. So yeah, I had to spread the wealth around. So here's the PAT. It is up, and it is no good, wide right. So the that stuff continues. And now here's that handoff to the fullback, and the fullback has daylight ahead. He's gonna get to the 40-yard line, going to the right side of the field. And now it's back to Gus Edwards, and a 5-yard gain. Now he's gonna move the sticks and more. He jukes out a defender. That was Jamal Adams, and now he is going the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. And it's now gonna be a 7-6 game. Of course, Justin Tucker doesn't miss PATs or kicks. So yeah, I mean, Jason Myers is really good for Seattle in real life, but I'm just terrible at kicking. So yeah, Calais Campbell drops Carson in the backfield, so it's 3rd and 12. Blitz not really coming. It was only a 4-man rush, and look at this wild throw from Russell Wilson. Very unrealistic and uncharacteristic of Russell Wilson. And they run this weird formation with only 3 offensive linemen, and it did not work. And here I accidentally ran commit, and that's my fault. It's Hollywood Brown to the end zone, touchdown. Baltimore, we're now down by 8, so those are my fault. Having a little bit of a rough start here to this game in the first quarter. But now play action, outrunning the blitzer, the guy who got free, whatever. And now Russell Wilson jukes the defender, that's Matthew Judon, and then gets out of bounds before Earl Thomas, former Seattle Seahawk, could take him down. So on 2nd and 10, we try to go to Lynch, lose a yard. Wilson, 3rd and 11, he's going to go down. That's Calais Campbell making plays in the backfield. Already, it's just in the first few minutes of this game, already made a few big plays. That is his tight end, Mark Andrews, that Lamar Jackson throws the ball over to, completes that pass. Now it's that formation again, a handoff. That play's going nowhere, a loss. So 2nd and 13, Lamar under center, drops back, fires it over the middle. That is Andrews, and he drops it. Thankfully, so Lamar with 100 yards and only 2 pass completions. But 3rd and 13, out of the shotgun. Where's he going to go? He's going to get taken down. That is Jadeveon Clowney getting in on the pass rush a little bit here, taking Lamar down. And here is a nice pass from Wilson to Josh Gordon, who will fight for it for a few extra to get to the 44. Now Russell Wilson, he's going to go over the middle. That's Tyler Lockett, and it's going to be defensive pass interference. It was a little bit open there. He's going to go for a possession catch, but got hit. So here's a big catch from Gordon with Earl Thomas draped all over him on that one. Chris Carson, nice juke move, gets about 5, and there are actually 3 on the play. And 2nd and 7, Wilson tries to juke, doesn't get anything, and he fumbles, but thankfully Justin Britt picks the ball up. Maybe that was one of the other guys, Larry Warford or something. But 3rd and 1, we're going to Marshawn Lynch, gets the first down. Now Chris Carson, that's Campbell, for like the 3rd time today making a play. So here's 2nd quarter action, 3rd and goal, trying to dump it down to this, Olsen. That didn't work, so he'd settle for 3. So 14-9, it's Willie Snead making a man miss. And now Willie Snead going to get away the 49-yard play action from Lamar under center. Delivers to the right side. That's caught by Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's had a big day so far. I think it was like almost 3 passes just to Mark Andrews alone. And there's another touchdown. And the Ravens breaking tackles like crazy. The Seattle Seahawks cannot seem to tackle today. And that's kind of a recurring theme as well, just throughout the regular season. Wilson tries to evade the defender. That didn't work. So 2nd and 9, David Moore over the middle. And he's going to get inside the 50 to the 48 of the Ravens territory. And here's Greg Olsen going to get the pass down low, little check down there. That's going to work out in Seattle's favor, getting the first down as Earl Thomas lays the boom on Chris Carson, but he stays still has the ball. So second forward, we go right back to him, gets the first down. Now we're going back to Olsen on that drag route, and Greg Olsen's going to hop into the end zone. Touchdown Seattle. And now the Seahawks are getting a little bit closer here in the striking distance after, starting off a little rough. 21-16 now, so it's a one-score ball game. And Gus Edwards, a big run up the seam. And they're going to go right back to him with this time out of the pistol. Clowney is in pursuit. Can't do anything. Gets a first down and more. 20 yards on that play after Quandre Diggs takes him out of bounds. And now they're right back to him. And Bobby Wagner lays the boom. Shaquille Griffin picks it up. What a big play from Bobby Wagner. Could be a turning point in this game. Marshawn gets tripped up against the first down. 5-for-21 on the day so far. Wilson on the shotgun, drops back, fires to the middle. That is Tyler Lockett. Breaks a tackle, then will get tackled the second time. And then Calais Campbell almost sacked Wilson. He still stood upright, but third and 16. Nonetheless, it's David Moore. Complete, and he's going to go all the way to the house after the missed tackle from Earl Thomas there at the end. Just takes a slant route after the blitz. Wilson gets it to him and lets the receiver do the rest. Now, right side, that is going to be picked off. Shaquille Griffin making plays all over the field, finding his way to get to the ball. First with the fumble recovery after Bobby Wagner forced it, and then with the interception, Lamar Jackson throwing to the right side. Chris Carson unable to do anything. 2nd and 10. Wilson dumps it down to Greg Olsen again for the third time, and he's going to get about 9 on the play, so 3rd and 1. Wilson blitz coming left side. That is Tyler Lockett, and he gets the catch right over Earl Thomas. So 1st and goal. Russell Wilson is going to try to run it himself, and he loses the football. It's going to be picked up by Upati. I think that's actually a second recovery. And we're going to get that pass right off to DK Metcalf under heavy, the rest right there in pressure. And Metcalf's going to get in the end zone. And all of a sudden, Seattle Seahawks are now in the lead with 29 points now. So, big play from the defense, get us the ball back. And then Metcalf with the catch here. We'll take that. And also recovering that fumble was big too. So Lamar gonna deliver right to that right side again. That's Andrews. I was trying to bait him into that. You guys know how I roll with Jamal Adams on that, but unfortunately that didn't work. And again, Mark Andrews absolutely killing us right now. This is his favorite target by far. Gus Edwards coughs it up again. Bobby Wagner with the hits. And Logan Ryan, can he go a little distance? I think he will. Lamar Jackson with that 95 speed or whatever will catch him, but it is too late. He's in the end zone. Logan Ryan delivers a Seattle Seahawks defensive touchdown. We've seen quite a bit of those this year. We are now up by 16. KJ misses a tackle. Bobby Wagner will take him down, though, right at the 30-yard line. So we are only in the second quarter. We've scored 37 as a nice pass of Jackson on the left side of the field. I believe that was Andrews for, whatever. And Jamal Adams forces the incompletion right there. So 2nd and 10, about 15 seconds left. Ravens out of timeouts. Almost picked off. Looking for Andrews once more. Now both of our star players have takeover, and it's not going to matter. It's a touchdown. I believe that's Moore, and he's going to score. So it's 37-28. Now we're in the third quarter. 3rd and 2. Hand off to Marshawn Lynch. Up the middle, runs the defender over, and picks up the first. So Wilson now going to roll out to the right, maybe looking to scramble a little bit. Instead, he's going to playmaker. That's Josh Gordon. He's going to fall forward and get the first down. So then right after that play, we're going to go Chris Carson. Only 3 yards on that one. And now Wilson gets the pass off. That is DK Metcalf, and he's going to go all the way. Going to dive into the end zone for some fun right there and spike the ball. His 2nd touchdown of the day, 47 yards. We have to get him, I think, 3 touchdowns or something to upgrade his dev trait. So we'll see about that. We're trying to go for 2, make it a 17-point ball game. That didn't work. Gus Edwards breaks a tackle from Everson Griffin, but will be taken down by Jaron Reed. Now 3rd and 5, right side. It is incomplete off the hands of Edwards. It might have been picked up by Adams if he was there, just a little bit sooner. Carson, a nice first down run, 6 yards. Bootleg for Wilson now, rolling out to his right. And he's going to throw it. A nice throw. That right there to DK Metcalf. And now Wilson trying to evade some of the pressure. He's going to get near the first down marker. Gets about 8 or 9 on the play. It will be 3rd and inches. It's Marshawn Lynch running over players, but then he fumbles. Earl Thomas forces the fumble on Marshawn Lynch. never thought I'd see the day when we actually had a fumble in there. It was my fault trying to cover Mark Andrews in the man coverage. That didn't work out too well. So, yeah, but 1st and 10 now. Wilson, he's going to throw to Josh Gordon, one of his favorite targets this year. He's our leading reception leader. And we're going to go right back to him. A nice throw off the back foot from Wilson. Now it's going to be a run to Chris Carson. And he's going to give about 8 on the play. 3rd and 2. Right back to Carson. And he's going to get out to the 20-yard line. So in the red zone, Seattle is going to go nowhere. 3rd sack from Calais Campbell. Now it's Tyler Lockett up to see him on 3rd and 16. Still up by 8. Seattle's going for it. It is incomplete. Batted down. And maybe not the smartest decision there. But, it's like, you know what, screw it. So Edwards gets a big run here, nearly 15, getting down to the 29. And here's Edwards again. They're going right back to him, and he breaks a tackle from Jamal Adams. So 2nd and 2, it's play action to the fullback. And he throws to the middle that is incomplete, knocked away by Bobby Wagner, the all-pro linebacker. And here is a huge tackle, a big one at that. Well, I guess a huge and bigger, the same thing, but I think you know what we're talking about, as that's you know, really huge to you know, keep them from advancing the ball. Of course, I played that a little bit bad, but then Shaq made the tackle and Jamal finished him off. So Campbell running right into the face of Wilson, but he throws a absolute missile to Greg Olsen for the 1st down, 3rd and 20. Here's going to be his 5th sack of the game. Calais Campbell having a feast on the Seattle offensive line. Now we're going Metcalf on the slant route. Gets 11 on the play. Chris Carson on 3rd and 1. He's going to get the 1st down, but barely. So here Carson going right back to him. He's going to juke a man out, but would only gain 2. Wilson, he's got defenders in his face. It's going to be complete to Metcalf getting inside the red zone of the 20. It's Chris Carson again. Only gain 4, so 2nd and 6. Forcing the ball to Metcalf. That is me again, making a mistake. But picked up by Jimmy Smith there. So it's still only, you know, we haven't scored much. We only scored 1 touchdown here, so we got to do a little better. And Gus Edwards is getting rid of all sort of Seattle defender tackle attempts there. But, of course, I'm just diving in, you know. You guys know how bad I am at tackling. But Hollywood Brown getting the 1st down right there. Now Lamar up the seam. That's Willie Snead. And he's going to get inside the 15 to 12-yard line. Now 1st and 10 right side. That is the tight end Nick Boyle, I believe. And he's going to get to 2nd and 2. And it's Gus Edwards. He's going to be stuffed. That's Jadeveon Clowney actually loses his yard. Now Jackson right side. Complete. Touchdown Ravens. And they could tie it all up at 43 right here. Lamar Jackson finds nobody open. And he's actually going to run. He did not run 1 time this game, which was absolutely unbelievable. I was so prepared to, like, you know, I don't know, miss tackles, and you know, I just have all sorts of crazy stuff. Lamar Jackson, the cover half of Madden 21, you know, trying to run all over. So after the 3rd down and long conversion, we're going to go and convert this 3rd down too. This one to Josh Gordon. So now on the Ravens side of the field, Seahawks really looking for a big score here. A touchdown would be certainly what we would want, but Wilson's going to get the 1st down. 2nd and 7, scrambling away. Marshawn Lynch getting the handoff, and he's going to fight forward, breaks the tackle, and goes all the way to the 12-yard line. 1st down for the Hawks again. Wilson left side. That is Will Dissly, his tight end, and he's going to get in the end zone. Exactly what we wanted. Putting a touchdown up on the board. Give us a little bit of security since the Ravens are starting to drive. But yeah, I was expecting Lamar to, you know, kind of go off as far as the running game. I missed another PAT. So it's actually only a 6-point game. So we don't want to give up more than a field goal. And thankfully, Jamal Adams breaks at the pass. And it's going to be picked off. No, it's not. Oh, man, 3rd and 7. It's going to be incomplete, though. So Jamal Adams back-to-back big plays. Seattle gets the ball back. Got to try to burn some clock. Carson goes nowhere in 1st and 10. Loses a yard. We're going right back to him this time out of the shotgun. Trying to run over Earl Thomas. That didn't work. So we're going to a little bit of a passing play. It slants. It's Josh Gordon breaks the tackle. Nearly gets the 1st. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 1. Look at that beautiful view, though. It's Chris Carson up the middle, and he's going to get the 1st. Now we're going right back to him. He's got a big gap, and he's going to get to the 50-yard line, or 48, actually. Now it's 2nd and 8 at the 50. Breaks the tackle as Wilson, but then will be taken down on the 2nd attempt. And now a nice pass over to Metcalf. He's going to get the 1st down on 3rd and 14. We've been really doing good on those 3rd downs, converting quite a bit of them. We'll check that actual conversion rate out. And here the blitzes come. We're going DK Metcalf, and he hauls it in. Are you kidding me? DK Metcalf with an insane catch. The aggressive catch for about 40 yards roughly. And what a big day it has been for him. Hopefully we can get that dev trade upgraded. and I believe we did and got him to a superstar. We see at the end, but 34 yards. Okay, I was a little off my estimation, but yeah, 34-yard catch, and what a play! Metcalf going right over Marcus Peters. So Ravens have a really good secondary. You got Humphrey, Peters, and you also have Jimmy Smith. So, but this one was right over him. Metcalf with the size, the strength, and the ability to just go up and snag that ball. Metcalf getting hype over that. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game. So big play from Metcalf. Right at the end, to put the cherry on top, Chris Carson had a pretty good day as well. So one of those will be the screenshots. We're going to go for 2 here. It's going to be incomplete. Now Jackson over the middle, batted away by KJ Wright, and it's going to be picked off. Looking for Mark Andrews again, maybe one too many times. Lamar Jackson, and it's Bobby Wagner trying to break a tackle from Lamar, but we'll get the Seattle Seahawks the ball back on offense, up by 12 as Russell Wilson sprinting forward near the first down, and this time he will sprint into the end zone on 1st and goal, the 1 second left. So the Seahawks are going to get some late scores to make it look like a blowout, and we're going to make the 2-point conversion. That is Josh scoring on the right side, complete into the end zone. We win by 20, 63-43. What a game it was. Started off a little rough. Then we were dominating. Then, it was a story of a couple, different quarters and stuff like that. So we dominated every category except for yards per play. They had 11, which is pretty insane. But we did it 4 takeaways. Wilson, pretty close to a perfect game. Threw that 1 pick where I forced it. Had 500 passing yards. Lamar had a pretty solid game too. Did have 2 interceptions. Did not run the ball. You see, he had absolutely no rushes. No, not even an attempt, which is unheard of. But Lynch 945. Carson, we saw he has 167 yards off of 32 attempts, 5.2 per carry. Just had that 1 big run in the beginning, and then Josh going 140 yards with 9 catches. Then Metcalf, same numbers, 7 for 140, but with a little more per reception and 3 touchdowns as well. So. And of course, somebody was injured, but not for too long. But Jamal Adams led the way with 10 tackles, tackle for loss as well. 2 tackles lost for Jaron Reed, a sack for Clowney. That was our only one of the day. Shaq and Bobby both had picks, pass deflections too from I think it was Jamal Adams or whatever. So forced fumbles, Bobby just lays the wood. You guys already know, absolutely destroys people. And we check out the stats right here. Total offense, 744 yards, 859 total yards. 3rd down was huge, 70%. 4th down, we only went for it once. 2-point, not so good. We came with 5 touchdowns in the red zone. Controlled the ball for double their time. We were 32 minutes, and Metcalf saying, he wants the ball. He gets superstar development, and he gets 2,000 XP. And then there's another one. He wants to go right back to it, and he wants 4 touchdowns or 200 yards in this game. And I messed up. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to spoil it. I didn't get it in the next game, but I think I got only 3 touchdowns, so I kind of forgot about it, honestly. But Marshawn Lynch with almost 1,000 rushing yards already. Carson now, of course, coming back. That was his first game back. So, yeah, if you guys enjoy, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.